So Kartik, first of all, accept our many congratulations and by securing such a wonderful rank. I always wish that you would excel in your life and do great service to the nation. In this regard, I just want to ask you the most important question that you have been our student, that how
Yes,
has
sir.
your journey been? How has your journey been with Abhimanu IAS?
Sir, my journey with Abhimanu IAS had been fabulous. Actually, I did not know anything about UPSC before joining Abhimanu IAS. It was just my stepping stone. And we've already read that the first step is the most important step, and that was with Abhimanu IAS. I had taken the formal coaching from Abhimanu IAS Chandigarh, and then after that, through my further attempts, I went on to do self study, and then in this fifth attempt, I have been able to achieve this rank.
Thank you so much, Kartik. It means a lot. Your kind words will definitely inspire us to do further good for the society and for the student community, especially aspirants.
Yes.
I would, now request my colleague to put you further important questions regarding your journey of UPSC.
Okay, so Kartik, can you tell me something when you heard about the result and you got some selection? So, what did you feel that time?
Sir, after the results were out, I was little bit confused. Confused in the sense I was expecting my name in the list this time 100%. And I knew, as in I found my result, I knew it was me. I did not check the roll number again and again, but confused in the sense that I was expecting much better rank.
Okay.
But whatever God has given me, I'm highly thankful. And I wish to serve the nation further.
Okay, and how was the family reaction? Parents?
Sir, they were very happy with my result. I live in a small town, Nirvana, and when I saw that how everybody is coming to my home to congratulate me, I think that was the moment when I realized that this exam is something which can change your fortune. It can elevate your social status, and not only social status, but it gives you a platform wherein you can guide different students. You can guide you that how they can approach their studies and then take it forward so that they can set their future.
Okay, and can you tell something about your journey and process and study plan and strategy so to the UPSC aspirants?
Definitely, sir. Sir, as this is my fifth attempt, one thing is sure that I have excelled prelims. I have not failed prelims even once. I have written mains every time. So regarding prelims, I can be very sure that how one should approach. And this was my second mains. I cleared the mains second time, and this was my second interview. So regarding prelims, I would like to tell students first is you should be thorough with your basic concepts, NCRTs, and the basic sources which every UPSC topper talks about. You should be thorough with the concepts. If you are thorough with the concepts and you have done PYQs, then definitely you have an upper edge over the other. Second is we need to actually differentiate between prelims and mains. I have heard this from many toppers that it should be an integrated study. Yes, it is an integrated study, but when the prelims exam approach, maybe 1 or 2 months prior, you should be in a mode of MCQ solving. You should have that aptitude that you are able to eliminate. And if not eliminate, you should have that guessing power. And that guessing power only comes with confidence. And confidence comes when you have practiced a lot of MCQs. So to crack prelims, you need to practice a lot of MCQs. Take any test series, complete it from top to bottom. And I think one is good to go for prelims. Plus CSAT, I would like to give a special emphasis on CSAT as it has become difficult nowadays. So what students can do is solve the previous year papers of CSAT. Don't take any mocks of coachings and all. Just see that how UPSC is framing the questions. Try to find a pattern and learn the tricks for CSAT. You have to solve the easiest questions in CSAT. We don't have to we don't have to attach some emotions with any CSAT question. Especially engineers, they take it on their heart that they are not able to solve the question, and that's why we have seen that even engineers are failing in CSAT. They give basic English. We can solve those English questions. If we are not able if you are not comfortable with maths, and one would be able to clear CSAT also.
Okay.
Now, talking about mains, shall I go forward?
Yes, sure.
Sir, means you have to decode the syllabus of GS 1, 2, 3, 4. Every subject you should know the syllabus by heart, and for every keyword in the syllabus you should have prior note, so that you are able to generate points in the examination. Until and unless you don't have those notes which are made by you, or for example if some coaching is providing you those notes, that is good enough, but at least you should have some innovation in those notes. Maybe you can add some data, you can add some names of committees or some Supreme Court judgments in order to enhance those notes. Actually, they should be specific to you, that you understand them. So if you have those notes, plus then you again practice PYQs. Writing answers in mains is very important, because until and unless you have the knowledge but you are not able to put it on that paper within that specific time, then that is of no use. So writing previous year questions, analyzing those previous year questions of mains, because we have a lot of questions which UPSC has been asking, and there is some pattern that you will tend to see that every second or third year you will find questions on secularism. Every 2 to 3 years you will find question on federalism. Similarly, in GS4 you will have some questions on integrity, probity. So in GS3 on agriculture, diversification of agriculture. So these are some common topics where you can have command over, and these questions are repeated. So if these questions tend to appear in your examination, you cannot miss these out, because everybody else would tend to cover it. So basically completing main syllabus, answering, making your own notes, solving PYQs, and then giving full length mocks, completing your examination, your mains paper in time, so that you are able to see that you are able to put those points, your viewpoints on that paper within that specific period of time. Are you able to implement your strategy which you have thought at home? So I think if you do these, you can get through mains.
Okay. And
Yes, sir.
Kartik, one more question, कि अभी आप जाने प्रीलिम्स बहुत नजदीक है ना, बहुत आई थिंक 25 डेज, लेस देन 25 भी बचा, 25 डेज के आसपास है ना?
Yes, sir.
तो इसमें जो प्रीलिम्स के लिए अभी दे आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर प्रीलिम्स 2025, तो उनके लिए अभी अगर इस टाइम पर उनकी प्रिपरेशन चल रही है, तो अभी क्या उन्हें ध्यान में रखना चाहिए, क्या एडवाइस होगी? सो इसके बारे में थोड़ा सा अगर आप बताएं, क्योंकि आपने क्लियर किया हुआ है और आपने आज सिलेक्शन तो ले ही रखा है, ब्यूरोक्रेट हो ही चुके हैं।
Yes, sir.
उस चीज को ना हमें ये समझना है कि जो उन बच्चों को थोड़ी सी भी अगर हेल्प मिलती है, सपोज 5 to 10 क्वेश्चंस अगर एक्स्ट्रा कर सकते हैं आपके इस छोटे से एफर्ट से बताने से, तो वो थोड़ा सा एग्जैक्टली कि 20 डेज या 25 डेज में क्या ऐसा थोड़ा बहुत अपनी स्ट्रेटजी में, बहुत तो नहीं हम बदल सकते ना, ऐसा करना भी नहीं चाहिए, बट थोड़ी बहुत अगर वो कुछ चेंज करके कुछ मार्क्स या कुछ क्वेश्चंस एक्स्ट्रा अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं, तो वो बहुत अच्छा होगा, है ना?
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, there is some myth among the UPSC aspirant that you need to focus a lot on current affairs. People tend to read current affairs from different sources. During this time, you have just 25 days, approximately 25 days left. So I would suggest that everybody keeps focus on their static part, because at least 60% of the questions are from static area. They may be inspired from current affairs, but actually they are static only.
Yes.
And if you have command of that static questions, I think you are good to go. You will clear prelims. But if you miss out those static questions, which I think everybody is getting right, and then you are just focusing on current affairs, I think that is not the correct idea.
Yes.
And second point is about taking risks. As prelims is becoming more difficult, and it is actually UPSC is also innovating. It is trying to double cross coaching centers of their elimination tricks and all. That's why we have seen the change in the options which UPSC is doing these days. So I think taking risk is very important in UPSC. Until and unless you don't take risks, you will not be able to attempt more questions. What my approach was that I used to attempt at least 85 questions. And among 85, I knew that my accuracy is not that great. at least 20 to 25 questions I was getting wrong. So approximately if my 60 questions are right and 25 questions are wrong, I am clearing prelims.
Okay.
So some kind of this strategy need to be made,
Yes.
that attempt more questions if you are good to take risks. And that risk taking capability will only come when you are when you have good command of your static. You will
Right.
not miss out those static questions, whatever may come.
Mhm.
So I believe that focusing now on static, revising your static, and then developing this risk-taking capability.
Yeah. You see, it is a right strategy. I also think.
Endorse this.
हाँ endorse this because ये बहुत अच्छी स्ट्रैटेजी है और ये हमेशा बच्चों को ध्यान रखना चाहिए बट कुछ समय से करंट का ऐसा एक हवा सा
Yes, sir.
बना हुआ है ना तो बच्चे करंट मैगजीन्स और क्वेश्चन 1 or 2 क्वेश्चंस ओनली यूपीएससी आस्क कि ऐसा कुछ क्वेश्चन है जो यूपीएससी जो पूछ रही है वो फंस जाता है ऐसा 1-2 क्वेश्चन और उसके लिए हम 12 मंथ की इतनी सी मैगजीन पढ़ें और उसका कोई मीनिंग ना हो तो बेकार है वो
And sir, one more, even in current affairs, the statements are those that I think you might not have read. You might have the gist of that current affair, but you might not know the exact statement which
right.
UPSC is asking. So why are we focusing on those 1 to 2 questions and leaving our static part where we can score more?
मैक्सिमम स्टैटिक पार्ट उसका जो होता है हिडन एजेंडा होता है वो करंट का एक लेकर और स्टैटिक पार्ट से क्वेश्चन पूछ लेता है बट स्टूडेंट्स आर गेटिंग मोर कंफ्यूज्ड तो वो बहुत कंफ्यूज होने लगते हैं और उनको लगता है कि नहीं यार ये हमें पढ़ना चाहिए बट वो नहीं समझते कि करंट था बट वो नाउ यूपीएससी जो पूछ रही है वो एक हिडन एजेंडा है उसका वहां से स्टैटिक पूछ रही है तो स्टैटिक क्यों नहीं तैयार करते बच्चे समटाइम्स
sir.
ऐसा होता है तो यही चीजें हैं बहुत अच्छा आपका ऑप्शनल क्या था
Sir, sociology.
सोशोलॉजी आपका ऑप्शनल रहा है सो आप अभिमन्यु से थे तो जाहिर सी बात है बंसल सर ने आपको
Yes, sir.
बारे में बताया होगा तो थोड़ा सा इसके बारे में कि बंसल सर की क्लासेस ने कितनी आपको हेल्प की या फिर क्या इस सोशोलॉजी में आपने उनकी एक गाइडेंस में कितना आपको हेल्प मिला वो कैसा रहा एक्सपीरियंस उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा आपकी जर्नी में क्या हेल्प किया उसने उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा बता दें
Sir, switching from an engineering background to humanities, I think was a difficult step because we are not in a habit of writing those sociological type answers which is required. I think Bansal sir's classes was very important for me because they actually built a base. The base is very important for any examination. I think that sociological bent of mind was developed in these classes and that was very important for me.
Okay, so yes, please.
Kartik,
Yes, sir.
we would definitely wanted to have you felicitated in Chandigarh, but I think you are extremely busy these days. And
Yes, sir.
you must be focusing on next prelims in order to
Yes, sir.
Get IAS cadre, I think.
Yes, sir.
But whenever you find time, so do pay your visit to Chandigarh so that
Definitely.
we could facilitate you.
Definitely, sir.
And accordingly have more chit chat with you regarding your stupendous journey in civil service preparation.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Kartik.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Good
you,
luck.
sir.
Good luck. Thank you, sir.